Now, your Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Matt Miller.
Sunshine and southerly wind today. Temperatures warming up into the lower 80s. Not quite as warm as yesterday, but not that much cooler. Tonight, we continue with a southerly breeze. Now, we've dried out a lot. The humidity is way down. Normally, that means cool weather at night, but with a light breeze not letting up and a partly cloudy sky, temperatures will stay in the low 60s and then still warm ahead of the front tomorrow. Most of the area will top out again in the low 80s. Then the front arrives, and then we start to see the impacts from that. First, the storm chances. We head into Friday night, early Saturday morning possibly, but mainly during the night. And then again, as we head toward the tail end of the weekend, the next push of even chillier air moves in, and you'll notice that for Sunday. Right now, just a couple of thin clouds showing up now at Emporia. It's been a breezy and sunny day for Manhattan, as well as in Topeka. The slight increase of cloud cover just will continue through the next several hours, making us eventually partly to mostly cloudy tonight. Temperature 83, but with a dew point of 48, it feels like 81. Very pleasant day. Breezy with a southerly wind at 16 miles per hour, but it was way above average. The average high is now down into the 60s. Remember that by Sunday when we have highs in the 60s, that is actually what we should have been seeing a lot more of lately. These highs in the 80s are a bit abnormal, not records, but way above the average for sure. 81 at Hiawatha, 83 at Ottawa. It's 82 at Manhattan and 81 currently for Clay Center. Just a very comfortable start to the evening. We've been talking about this area of higher humidity that keeps getting pushed farther away. We're now fully into the dry air, enjoying the benefits of dew points in the 40s and low 50s, which is a much more comfortable feel to the air. It allows for a nice cooling at night. The one thing that will keep us from cooling, as I mentioned, is the breezes, which are currently 15 to 25, won't drop off fully tonight. They drop back to about a range of 5 to 10. That's all. So we still have that light wind, and that'll keep things stirred up, and we won't cool as much because of it. Then we turn around, get a south and southwest breeze. It picks back up. Shows about 13 miles per hour. Expected to be a little stronger. Typically, the models will underdo that. We'll expect 15, maybe gusting to 20 or 25. So a breezy day tomorrow, like we saw today. Sunshine today will get replaced. We get a little bit more cloud cover tomorrow. You can see the cold front approaching. There's a lot of cool air behind this, but right along that boundary, scattered showers. Now, this first system kind of lifts on to the north, and the next one back behind it will swing through. So in between, the rain actually fizzles out for a little while. We have a scattering of clouds tonight and into the daytime tomorrow. Periodic sun, periodic cloud cover. The front's approaching throughout the course of the day, kind of gets into our southeastern counties during the evening, and that's when we have a chance for maybe a few scattered thunderstorms. Notice late evening into the first half of the night, and most of it in the southeastern half of the area. Tonight, increasing clouds in 63, and then partly cloudy with a high temperature of 82 tomorrow. There's that chance for a few showers of thunderstorms, but we're talking about late into the evening and overnight for southeastern half of the area. Ahead of the front, 82. Not a big drop off on Saturday. We cool back to about 79. The main cooling comes in on Sunday. Nighttime lows will be back down to 44 Sunday morning with a high of 67. Actually, all of next week, the lows will be in the 40s. A couple of days we warm up, but try to warm up Monday, cool back down. Try to warm up Thursday as well. So we'll see those highs in the 60s and 70s. Once we cool off, we settle into a much more typical October weather. We've got one more day in the 80s and a fairly warm day on Saturday as that cooler air starts to move in.
Well, the mornings of just walking right outside to start the day with no jacket are basically ending here pretty quickly.
Pretty quickly, yeah. By Sunday morning, we'll be back into those chilly fall mornings.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. If you haven't gotten your flu shot, doctors